Alright guys, so a bit of a cloudy day today, not the typical Costa Rican scenery, but we're working with what we got here today. So we're talking about meditation. In my last video, I talked about how important meditation is. Now I'm going to talk about how to actually meditate, and I don't know what definition of meditation you have prior, in your mind, but meditation for me basically is like just turning off the phones, the computers, turning off basically like everything external from you, right? Just forget about everything. Don't listen to what's going on, like cut your senses, you know what I'm saying, and just close your eyes and just connect with you, right? Connect with your deeper self, your inner self, right? Basically meditation, right? That's kind of like what somebody says meditation, that's what I think of, right? That's like the definition of meditation in my mind, right? So how do you actually meditate? The main thing is you want to have your spine straight, okay? From like the bottom of your pelvic area to the top of your head, right? Or just to the top of your head. You want to have that straight, okay? Laying down, you typically end up falling asleep, especially for a lot of beginners. So I recommend like some meditation sounds, like on YouTube. Just put some headphones in and chill out, all right? And you cut out everything external from you. You just go deeper within yourself, and you start rewiring, okay? Basically that's what you're doing. You're rewiring, all right? Because you're so used to thinking about social media, thinking about work or about school, or about thinking about so many things throughout the day. This is what's constantly going through your mind. When you meditate, you cut all that out, and you go, like I said, just deeper into yourself. Now, what that will do for you is endless. Like the list is endless of all the things that will produce for you in your life, but hopefully you don't need convincing to meditate. If you're still thinking about whether you should do it or not, just do it. It's like I said, it's like necessary for every human being, all right? So once you get that locked in, you'll start taking a lot more control of your mind. Your life will get better tenfold in every single area. I had to readjust the camera there for a second. So when you are actually meditating, you will start to see thoughts come up, right? And those thoughts that come up, you kind of want to disconnect from them as well. So you don't want to necessarily delve into and let certain thoughts completely play out, because what is a thought, right? Something comes to mind, and then all of a sudden this whole little movie starts playing out, whether it's positive, neutral, or a negative, or whether or not you're putting labels on it or not. Oh goodness. Whether or not you choose to put labels on your thoughts or not, honestly, you should always see your thoughts from a perspective of just neutral, right? Thoughts are very weak in the sense of how you actually create, dense external reality, how you manifest certain things, right? Thoughts aren't necessarily that powerful. What you're really focused on is your feeling, right? What you are actually feeling on a day-to-day basis. If you feel like shit, you're going to constantly be in a reality that is going to be matching with that. So you fix the way you feel through an array of tools, right? One of the biggest ones is meditation, right? It's going to be definitely like the most powerful thing in your life for the average person watching, right? So again, you just sit, legs crossed if you can, your back straight, okay? It can be up against a headboard on a bed. It could be up against on a chair. I have a couch that I sit on. It gives me a nice little straight back. So just make sure your back is straight, and then, like I said, you'll have these thoughts come to mind, okay? Disconnect from the thoughts. Don't judge your thoughts. They're just thoughts that come to mind. It's natural. It's how we're engineered, right? Thoughts are going to come to mind. Just don't feed into those thoughts, okay? Focus on your breath. A lot of people say to focus on your breath. Focus on the tip of your nose, right? Those are things that you kind of do in the beginning just to get the hang of things. Later on, you don't really do that anymore, unless you want to, right? There's nothing wrong with doing it. But in the beginning, the typical way to get into it is, for me at least, was focus on your back being straight, dark room, no lights on, really, honestly, no lights on whatsoever, as dark as possible. I put headphones on, I put some meditation music on, and then, like I said, just focus on yourself, cut everything else out. Man, I don't know if you guys can tell, I had a late night last night, and I'm just out of it, right? But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you want one-on-one mentorship with me, you can sign up through the Patreon link in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.